Hey there, it's Anonymous Tea, where we spill the tea anonymously. Hello, 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 everyone. Hello, YouTubers. Hope you guys are all having an amazing day today, sending good vibes, sending positivity, sending blessings, and good energy to each and every single one of you. Thank you so much for tuning in. So today we're talking Love and Marriage Huntsville. You guys know why you were here. Today we got a couple topics to discuss. We're going to discuss the Blaquenik that was put on by the Alumni Foundation. I'm going to need some people to get the facts together and stop lying. And then we're going to start off, though, with this questionnaire for Stormy's signature launch invite request, you guys, because it's hilarious to me. So on the 12th, a couple of days ago, Stormy had her launch in New York City for her fragrance that, again, none of us know what it smells like or any of the things. She was filming, people, they were making a big deal about these black gift boxes for to put in the signature perfume. But we got to get into, you guys, the invite for the influencers, because I don't understand. This is just like the job application madness that took place when Stormy needed more employees, and it was tomfoolery again. So it has on the invite list. So this is what Stormy, if you're on her text list or on her email list and that sort of thing, they sent out, this launch, this invite request, said, hey, Stormy wants to celebrate with you. Are you in NYC? 30 more invitations have been added. Apply now to attend. And so it has on there, the banner for the launch, but then it says, okay, what is your first name? What is your last name? And then it says, are you in NYC right now? Well, obviously, if I am interested in attending your event that is in NYC on October 12th, wouldn't I have to actually be there to go? Can you make it make sense why this was a question? I don't understand the logistics. And then she wanted to know your phone number, which was required. She wanted to know your TikTok handle, which was required, and wanted to know your Instagram handle, right? I guess to keep track of the people who were going to be attending and I presume posting content of the event. From what I saw, it was successful. I mean, it looked like, it was at some, loft/high-rise type of place or event or whatever. And they had like a DJ. They had, some people there that were dancing. There was this one person who was like spraying perfume on somebody while they were dancing. But nonetheless, it seemed like a good time. It seemed like the people had fun. Will this translate to, increase in sales of the signature perfume? We'll see. But this sounded like an influencer event that Stormy's doing. It kind of reminded me of kind of how she sees like what Rihanna is doing and promoting the Fenty brand and promoting, Fenty Beauty, Fenty Hair, Fenty Skin, Savage X Fenty, that Rihanna is starting to have, influencer events across the globe, except for hers is on a much wider scale. There's lots of people, who have lots of followers and things that'll get invites, that'll get, special freebies, and you'll get to get a picture with her. And it was kind of like a similar thing that I saw, just on a different level, that Stormy was attempting to do. But I had to laugh at this questionnaire because, again, it sounds like any of us could have attended, as far as I'm concerned. But nonetheless, that is that on that, right? Hopefully it goes well. Again, still, like I said, have not heard anybody that has purchased this signature perfume that can articulate to me what it smells like, why it is worth $125, and whether or not you got the corresponding glaze version of it to go with it, right? So that was that. So then, of course, yesterday was, of course, the Blacknick, the play on Freaknik. And, some people are trying to take credit. They're desperately trying to give the Scots all the glory. They're desperately trying to make this a Scott event. They are desperate to, now say that the Scots are running Huntsville. You guys, listen. You can like who you like. You can support who you want to support, but you don't have to lie to kick it. I promise you. Listen, The event was an alumni-sponsored event because it was homecoming weekend for the university, you guys. Like, I'm just gonna need people to do the research. I just want people to do the research. The Alumni Association is desperately trying to let the people know, hey, we put this on. This is a free event. We are the people who booked Uncle Luke. We are the people responsible for all of this. What you guys did, like you guys do with everything else, is you guys want to slap your name on it after the fact to make it look like you made all this happen. And the answer to that is no. This is the same thing that happened on the show. You guys wanted to, attach yourselves to the comeback group when you felt it was lucrative to have Mel and Tel as the anchors, because Mel had the connections and you could utilize Martel to do, the building work and all the things with no license. And then when their marriage fell apart, so did the comeback group. And then you were upset when Mel bought herself out of the comeback group. And you tried to regroup and you tried to rebrand it as, the Black with the QUE Expo, right? And you try to have it in Huntsville. And you try to utilize, you try to incorporate Stormy. You try to repackage the comeback group and try to make Stormy a part of it. And then there was the controversy of charging the $100 for everybody that was in the group. And then you didn't want to pay Mel to be a speaker, to speak on her expertise as an entrepreneur. So she said, thanks, but no thanks. I don't work for free. And then you have the Black with the QUE Expo. You have it go out to Atlanta. You get sponsored by Amazon, except for the Black couple calls you out on Facebook and says, hey, this was our original idea. We spent all this time with you going over concepts, going over how our Black with the QUE Expo worked in the past and previous years. And you guys basically soaked up all of our knowledge. You soaked up all of our information, all of our assistance. And then you went on to get the sponsors, to get all of the deals without us, and slapped your name on it. And spent all of it on ads and all of these things. And then we have this event, right? Where it was promoted initially as making it seem like, this was, the big event that the Scotts were putting on, that they were in charge of all the things, although the flyers kept changing of actually who was going to be a part of it, because obviously when money is involved and you're trying to, bite off more than you can chew, you have to take some people off the list. But nonetheless, nowhere on any of those flyers did you put on there that it actually was being put on by the Alumni Association. Nowhere to be found. Because if it was truly a Black with a QE event, it could have been held at Black, your place of business, right? But you wanted to try to play it like, oh, our business, it was just too small. There was so much demand. No. This was already in progress. But you guys, since you guys are on a reality show and you wanted extra promotion and extra clout, you were like, hey, why don't we, since we're on the committee too, we can utilize our business. We could be one of the businesses that is sponsoring this event, that is putting on this event, except for you also went behind the people's backs and wanted to charge tickets, wanted to charge vendors, wanted to charge all of these things for a free alumni event that the alumni have the budget to pay for all of the other things. And Uncle Luke was sitting on that live with y'all like, where am I going? Where is this at? What time do I gotta be there? What is there to do in Huntsville? What am I supposed to eat and drink and all these things? And then the makeshift security behind Marceau and Tisha was laughable. It was giving you guys department store security, right? The mall cop, if you will. Like what is going on? What is happening, you guys? But I'm gonna need people to be honest that this was put on by the Alumni Association. This was the big weekend, for Alabama A&M and everything else. And you guys are trying to turn this and twist this into something it's not. You're trying to sound like Trump, especially with Fonnie Unhooked going live saying, look at the crowd, look at the line. As if this was all because of, Marceau and Tisha. No. Everybody that is talking about this was already in the works before you guys attached your name to it. This was already going to happen. But you wanted to put your spin on Freaknik once you heard that Uncle Luke was coming. And you wanted, a piece of the clout as well to make it look like you did all of this. And for everybody that goes so hard for the Scotts, that goes so hard on the paint for Scotts, why weren't you guys there? Why didn't you guys attend? How come you guys weren't there, filming the content, providing a first-hand experience, interviewing the cast? I believe I saw Trisha was there because she was all like, I think when Fonnie Unhooked went live, she was like, well, right? I saw her. I saw Lance and everything else. But nonetheless, where was the support? If this was truly the Scotts event, why weren't you guys flew out to document right there, up close and personal, this big Blaquenik event, right? Where were you? Oh, no. Oh, but what you're doing is what everybody else is going to do, right? They're going to be like, oh, look at the crowd that Fonnie Unhooked posted. Look at these pictures of Tisha and Marceau. Look, it was a success. It was a Scott success. They are running Huntsville, you guys. They are in charge of the girls in Huntsville. No. You couldn't even be in charge at your own establishment, your own place of business. But this was put on by the Alumni Association. Can we be honest? That's all I ask. Can we just be honest and keep it a buck? And stop all the smoke and mirrors, stop all the conjecture, stop all the lies. Just tell people the truth. And that's all we want. It was put on by the Alumni Association. You may or may not have been on the committee and decided to, use your business as one of the sponsors, which happens with many of these alumni events across the country, is several vendors, several businesses say, hey, we're going to sponsor X, Y, and Z associated with this event. We'll provide the DJs, with our committee. Somebody else may provide all the food and catering with the committee. Somebody else is going to provide the talent, which was Uncle Luke. But, let you tell it. Let you present the story. Let you present the false narrative. We did it all. I know daggone well not all them people knows about Love Marriage Huntsville. Like we need to keep it a buck, you guys. All them people down there do not know nothing about no Love Marriage Huntsville because nobody is tuning in. Nobody is tuning into the show. So how are you running Huntsville, Fonnie Unhooked? How? Where? The ratings say otherwise. The ratings say there was even an episode that was so low it couldn't even be reported. But this is what happens when you latch on to things. When you latch on to things to make it sound like you did this. But again, if we compare this to Mel is going to be the one that is going to be putting on these events, that is going to let you know she is a part of the whole process, not just doing a live a couple of weeks ago to let you know tickets are on sale that we found out was a free event from the start, and then going live a couple of days before the event and having zero information to give to the people. And just talking a whole bunch of tomfoolery. But then, when you want to see all the people, you want to film it and make it seem like, oh yeah, we did that. No. The Alumni Association did that. You lended your hand, but the event was already going to be successful. Because the alumni brought Uncle Luke. The alumni brought out the people. The people were already in town and extended their stay from the homecoming festivities from the day before. But you don't gotta lie to kick it, you guys. I promise you, you don't. If you said that this was a partnership or a joint venture, there would not be backlash. But you guys try so hard to make it seem like all this stuff is your original idea. And that you're the only person that did all of this. And we always have to come back to, people having to come out and say, listen, we did this. We put this on, or like the Black Expo people came out and said, listen, we were the original couple. You guys said that this was going to be filmed on the show. You guys said that we were going to be a part of this, and you guys were going to let us know officially the dates and everything else, and you ghosted us. So these are the issues, right? So nonetheless, and then why was Tisha and Marceau matching? Or not Tisha and Marceau, Tisha and Maurice matching? They both were going to Denim, and Marceau was going somewhere else. He was giving LL Cool J for whatever reason. But nonetheless, there is that. Let me know your thoughts, you guys, in the comments. What do you guys think of the smoke and mirrors? What do you think of the application process or the invite request that Stormy put together for her signature launch event for influencers in NYC? What do you guys think of, the Alumni Association putting on this Blaquenik? But again, the Scotts and desperately Fonnie and Hook wants to make you think that this was all them. And then you could hear Marceau or somebody in the background telling Fonnie and Hook not to film certain stuff. So she had her film on like a random person the whole time. It was like they didn't want her to expose something, which is odd if it's your event. So there is that. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you're notified the moment I post new content on my channel. And with that being said, I'll talk to you guys again very soon.